Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for joining once again for a new publication of results of LatinNCAP. In this opportunity, it's going to be the second publication of the year 2025. And as usual, we're going to start the publication showing the video of the cars we tested in this publication. In this case, it's one model. It's the Volkswagen Jetta 6 airbags, a facelifted version made in Mexico. This vehicle comes with standard 6 airbags and ESC, and also with autonomous emergency braking system as option. The VW Jetta scored 5 stars in the current protocols, with the highlights of marginal chest protection on the pole impact and marginal neck protection in the rear impact. Frontal test at normal speed and now at slow motion. The vehicle showed stable structure in general and stable footwell area as well. Good protection of the restraint systems for the adults, offering overall good protection level and adequate protection level as well. When it comes to the child occupants, both of them were placed rearward facing following global best practices with the ISOFIX anchorages and offering almost full protection in the frontal test for both child occupants. The frontal crash was performed in 2019 with a version of the car without the facelift. It was the first version of this Jetta, offering a good performance overall and no changes in passive safety and structural, and therefore we keep the frontal test result. When it comes to the side impact, we are watching now the real speed side impact of the vehicle, where it shows a door opening, which of course was penalized in the result, but in general the protection was good for the adult thanks to the side curtain airbags and side body airbags as well. The structure worked well, preventing the intrusion of the cars. And when it comes to child occupant protection, the side impact protection was 100%, was total protection for the side for the child occupants. When it comes to the door opening, as explained, it was penalized. This car was tested in side impact back in 2019, as no changes were introduced to keep the same result for this current protocol. Side pole impact at normal speed and now slow motion. The side curtain airbags and side body airbags worked well to offer good protection to the head, which is the most critical area. However, when it comes to the chest, we noticed a marginal protection, which is something that can be improved. However, this is the most severe crash configuration that LatinNCAP is testing currently. This one also was tested in 2019 and it was kept because passive safety and structural the vehicle was not changed. Pedestrian protection was assessed according to this protocol, which is a requirement. The head protection was good for the child and for the adult. The upper leg protection was not so good. It showed some poor results in some areas of the upper leg front, and that in our opinion can and should be improved. When it comes to the lower leg, it was in general good protection. Whiplash scenario or rear impact, the vehicle showed marginal neck protection, which is something that can be and I think should also be improved. For this vehicle, electronic stability control test, as we are watching now, the vehicle showed overall good performance meeting regulations, but in some cases, in some performances into the ESC test, showed what we understand not acceptable marginal performances, even though meeting regulation requirements. Most test was okay, and AEB autonomous emergency braking systems car to car, as you are watching now, also showed a robust and good performance for this vehicle. In the same way, the autonomous emergency braking system for the pedestrians also showed a robust and good performance. We're watching now the adult pedestrian, and we're following to this scenario, it's the obstructed view for the child pedestrians, and that showed a good and robust performance as well for the Jetta. The Jetta offers optional blind spot detection, and that is assessed also with a good performance in general, and overall the vehicle is rated, as explained earlier, with a 5-star as a summary. The vehicle offers good protection in the frontal for the adult and children, almost full protection for the children, good protection for the side impact of the adult, also total protection for the side occupants, for the children and the side impact configuration. The vehicle has overall a good structure also for the side impact. However, a door opening was penalized the vehicle. When it comes to pole impact protection, also, the vehicle offered a good protection. These 3 scenarios were tested back in 2019, as there were no introduction to any changes either on structural or restraint systems that was kept and carry over from 2019 to this 2025 latest current protocols. When it comes to the pedestrian protection, the adult and child pedestrian heads showed overall good to adequate protection. When it comes to the upper leg, that showed a poor protection in some areas, and in our opinion should be improved. And when it comes to the lower leg, also showed good protection. The driving assistance technologies, in general, the AEB system worked well with robust performances and good score in AEB pedestrian, AEB car-to-car as well in both scenarios. Blind spot detection showed good performance, even though it's an optional system for the vehicle. And when it comes to the electronic stability control, when the vehicle was tested with the robot on regulation requirements, the vehicle just managed to pass the regulatory requirements. However, some performances were not desirable from our opinion, and those should be improved by this car manufacturer. When it comes also to the MUS test, the vehicle showed good performance, and overall, all this shows and proves that the car is a 5-star result. And once again, from our side, a manufacturer that stands long across 2 protocols, showing 5-star performance on the same model and a continuous improvement of the model as well. That has been it for this second publication of 2025. We thank you so much for your support. And before we say goodbye, we would like to acknowledge and thank very much our supporters, FI Foundation, Bloomberg Philanthropies, Global NCAP, and also ICRT and IDB. Thank you all very much for joining us in this new publication, and we're looking forward to meet you very soon for a new publication of results of LatinNCAP in the oncoming weeks. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye-bye.